From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the... All right, we'll be back to get this one started after just about to get started. And towing the slab in this one, Shane McClanahan. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Line drive, base hit. So Luis Robert now gets a chance with 2 gone. Luis Robert now. And here it comes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fast. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
In the dirt, Grandal on to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now. That one missed. Hit hard, that gets through. And now it's Brandon Lau. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Next pitch is outside. Kopech a throw over. Throw is low and he can't pick it. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Top of the second. Andrew Vaughn now. Misses outside. 2-1. And there's a ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That's towards center. Siri makes the grab, 1 down. Jake Berger will hit next. They say you win. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Next pitch is outside. That one drilled left field. That's back. And that ball is gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's to third. Tosses to first. Out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Lau at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The 3-1. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Manuel Margot.
Here's Manuel Margot. And 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
1-2 to Margot. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And the right-hander deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. The Rays on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Tim Anderson.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Knocks it down. And he'll be safe at first.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Rosarena puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. Swing and a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Jose Siri. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
2-2 now. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Tag. Save. Rondell's throw not in time. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 outs. Got him. That ends the inning. So they can't. On to the 4th, and now it's Luis Robert. In the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Got him swinging.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with.
Now this one gets through. Margot fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting.
Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Yandy Diaz. Center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 8.
Brandon Lau now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And it's even up. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
When the battle be loud.
3 and 2. Payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Go.
Brandon Lau goes the other way with it, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Vaughn makes the play, and there's 2 down.
First baseman, Harold Ramirez.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. He reached on a walk his first time. The 3-1. Back to the mound. It hit him.
Come on, Harry, beat
Can't
that.
pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So man aboard, Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays. Fly ball down the line. Benintendi ranging after it. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now Gavin Sheets.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So the batting order turns over. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. So now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Josh Lowe.
Come on, J-Lo.
And a pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Berger makes the grab, one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Siri went down on strikes his first time through. And now a full count. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Eloy Jimenez. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. And downstairs. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
And a base hit on a line. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. The pitch. Just missed.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. To short, could be 2. Over to Lau. And that's 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Laser, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. No outs, runner at first. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Joe Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Bummer getting loose as well. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Now move to first. Franco dives back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Now this is in the air down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
3-2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner around second. The tag at third, and he's out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. Two and one now. And this is inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Manuel Margot next to bat for Tampa. Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
2 on, 1 out. Manuel Margot up to the plate.
Come on, Manny.
Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second base.
Back here at Tropicana Field, top of inning number 7. Now here is Gavin Sheets. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And next to hit for the Sox, Tim Anderson. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Benintendi up here. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jalen Beeks. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now 2-2. Next offering is down low. And now 3-2. Goes down looking. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New pitcher for the White Sox, Joe Kelly.
Come on, Harry.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Stays alive. The tying run at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. And that puts the tying run on base. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And a big swing and a miss. The 2-2. Bounce to the left side. No play. That's an infield single. Fires to second for one.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Pitching change here. Jose Ruiz. He's been so good against lefties. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Runner on the go. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Nice work from the... Well, one-run game. Now it's the DH, Eloy Jimenez. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. This one popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
1-2 here. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a ball popped up. Sheets on his way over. Grabs it on the run. One up, one down. Now batting Wander Franco. Next offering misses. 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Liam Hendricks, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Got it by him for the K. Kendall Graveman gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on the ground ball. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. So now 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Here is Moncada. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. In the air, left field. Arozarena after it. Base hit as he pulls up short. Moncada around third. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Arozarena makes the grab, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
In the dirt, gets it to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
And now it's filled up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and